Mind Expansion Daily brings you Navigating the Streets, a guide to avoiding 5 sneaky scams as an expat. As an expat, stepping into the vibrant, chaotic streets of a new city is exhilarating. The sights, sounds, and smells are a sensory overload, and you're eager to soak it all in. But amid the excitement, there's a hidden danger: street scams. These cleverly disguised traps can turn a dream adventure into a nightmare faster than you can say, "Where's my wallet?" I've heard countless horror stories from fellow expats who've been caught off guard, losing money, valuables, or even their sense of security. Determined to avoid becoming another cautionary tale, I hit the streets to uncover the sneakiest scams targeting expats and travelers. Here's my deep dive into the top 5 scams you need to watch out for, and how to outsmart them. Street scams are a global phenomenon, thriving in bustling tourist hubs and quiet neighborhoods alike. From Paris to Bangkok, scammers prey on the unsuspecting, exploiting moments of distraction or kindness. Expats are particularly vulnerable. We're often new to the city, unfamiliar with local customs, and sometimes too trusting as we try to fit in. I've lost count of how many friends have shared stories of being duped in their first weeks abroad, pickpocketed at a market, conned into a fake donation, or worse, left stranded without a passport. The scariest part? These scams often happen in broad daylight, in places you'd assume are safe. I've read accounts of people being scammed right in front of police officers or in crowded tourist spots like Times Square or the Colosseum. Scammers are bold, creative, and relentless. They don't just want your money, some are after your personal information, which can lead to identity theft or other long-term headaches. It's not just about a few bucks, it's about your safety and peace of mind. So, what are the sneakiest street scams targeting expats? After talking to locals, fellow expats, and digging into online forums, I've identified 5 scams that keep popping up. Here's what they are, how they work, and how you can avoid falling victim. One. The helping hand scam. Picture this: you're strolling through a lively market in a new city, maybe Medellín or Mexico City, when you spot someone struggling with a heavy bag of groceries or a suitcase. Your instinct kicks in, you offer to help. They thank you profusely, engaging you in friendly chatter. But while you're busy being a good Samaritan, an accomplice slips their hand into your pocket or bag, making off with your wallet or phone. By the time you realize, they're gone. This scam preys on kindness, a trait expats often lean into as we try to connect with our new surroundings. It's common in busy areas like bus stations or crowded streets, where distractions are easy to orchestrate. In high-altitude cities like Bogotá or Cuenca, where you might be catching your breath, it's even easier to let your guard down. How to avoid it? Be cautious about offering unsolicited help, especially in crowded places. If you want to assist, keep your belongings secure, wear a crossbody bag with the zipper facing inward or a money belt under your clothing. Stay aware of your surroundings, and if someone seems overly eager for your help, politely decline and move on. Two. The fake petition scam. You're walking down a busy street in Curitiba or Morelia when a friendly person with a clipboard approaches, asking you to sign a petition for a worthy cause, maybe saving the environment or helping local kids. They're charming, passionate, and seem legit. But as you sign, they might ask for a donation or subtly collect personal details like your email or phone number. Later, you realize the petition was fake, your info is in the hands of scammers, or you've handed over cash for nothing. This scam thrives in tourist-heavy areas, where people are more likely to engage with charitable causes. Expats, eager to support their new community, are prime targets. In cities like Bogotá City or Loja, where community vibes are strong, it's easy to fall for the friendly face. How to avoid it? Never share personal information with strangers on the street, no matter how noble their cause seems. If you want to support a charity, research it later and donate directly through official channels. If someone pressures you to sign or donate, a firm no, thank you and walking away is your best defense. Three. The distracted tourist scam. You're in Shella, snapping a photo of a colorful market stall, or in Bucaramanga, studying a map to find your way to a cafe. Suddenly, someone bumps into you, maybe they spill a drink or drop something. While you're distracted, apologizing or helping them pick up their items, an accomplice snatches your phone, wallet, or bag. It happens so fast you barely notice until it's too late. This scam is a favorite in crowded tourist spots, from Mexico City's Zocalo to Bogotá's Plaza Boulevard. Scammers know that expats and tourists are often preoccupied with navigating or capturing memories, making us easy marks. High traffic areas amplify the chaos, giving scammers cover to slip away. How to avoid it? Stay alert when using your phone or map in public. If someone bumps into you, keep a hand on your valuables and step back to assess the situation. Use a secure bag and avoid flashing expensive items like cameras or smartphones. If you need to check directions, step into a cafe or shop for a moment of privacy. Four. The friendship bracelet scam. A smiling local in Armenia or Loja approaches you with a colorful handmade bracelet, offering it as a gift or tying it on your wrist before you can object. They chat warmly, maybe sharing a story about their culture. Then comes the catch: they ask for a donation or payment for the bracelet. If you refuse, they might guilt trip you or cause a scene, pressuring you to hand over cash. This scam is common in tourist-friendly cities like Medellín or Curitiba, where friendly interactions feel natural. Expats, wanting to embrace local culture, might accept the bracelet without realizing the hidden cost. It's a clever psychological trick. Once the bracelet is on, you feel obligated to pay. How to avoid it? Politely decline any unsolicited gifts, especially if someone tries to place something on you. If they persist, walk away quickly and avoid engaging in conversation. Keep your hands free to avoid having anything tied on you. If you want souvenirs, buy them from established vendors. Five. The fake accident or emergency scam. This one's a gut punch. You're in a city like Bangkok or Lisbon when someone approaches, frantic, claiming they've lost their wallet, missed a bus, or need money for a hospital visit. They might even show you fake documents or cry for effect. Tugging at your heartstrings, they ask for cash or help, promising to pay you back. Spoiler, you'll never see them or your money again. I heard a chilling story from a friend of a friend who fell for this in Southeast Asia. She was traveling through a bustling city when a woman begged for money to get to a hospital. Feeling empathetic, she handed over cash and her phone number, hoping to help. Later, she discovered the woman was part of a scam ring, and her phone number was used for further cons. She was lucky to escape with only a financial loss. Others have lost passports or critical documents, leaving them stranded. How to avoid it: be skeptical of sob stories from strangers, no matter how convincing. If you want to help, offer non-monetary assistance, like directing them to a police station or hospital. Never share personal details or hand over cash on the spot. Trust your instincts: if something feels off, it probably is. Why expats are vulnerable. Expats face unique challenges that make us prime targets for scammers. We're often navigating unfamiliar languages, cultures, and social norms, which can make us hesitant or overly trusting. In high-altitude cities like Bogotá or Cuenca, where adjusting to elevation takes time, or humid climates like Bucaramanga, where fatigue sets in, our focus can slip. Scammers exploit these vulnerabilities, knowing we're distracted or eager to blend in. The consequences of falling for a scam go beyond losing a few bucks. Financial loss is bad enough, but identity theft can haunt you for years. Losing a passport, like my friend's friend in Southeast Asia, can leave you stranded in a foreign country, grappling with bureaucracy and stress. It's a nightmare scenario that underscores the importance of vigilance. Tips to stay safe. Avoiding street scams starts with awareness, but it doesn't stop there. Here are practical strategies to keep you safe. Secure your valuables. Use a money belt or a crossbody bag with a zipper. Keep your phone and wallet out of easy reach, especially in crowded areas. Stay alert. Avoid distractions like using your phone or map in public. If you need to check something, step into a shop or cafe. Trust your gut. If someone's behavior feels off, too friendly, too pushy, or too emotional, walk away. Scammers rely on emotional manipulation. Say no firmly. A polite but firm no, thank you can deter scammers. Don't engage in conversation or feel pressured to explain. Research local scams. Before arriving in a city, check travel forums or blogs for common scams. Sites like Reddit or TripAdvisor often have expat stories specific to places like Medellín or Mexico City. Travel light. Carry only what you need for the day. Leave extra cash, credit cards, and your passport in a hotel safe or secure accommodation. Learn basic phrases. Knowing how to say no or help in the local language can be a lifesaver in cities like Curitiba or Bogotá City. Street scams are a harsh reality, but they don't have to ruin your expat experience. By staying informed and vigilant, you can navigate even the trickiest cities with confidence. The 5 scams I've covered: the helping hand, fake petition, distracted tourist, friendship bracelet, and fake emergency, are just the tip of the iceberg. Scammers are always evolving, so sharing knowledge is key. Have you had a close call with a street scam? Maybe you dodged a fake petition in Bogotá or outsmarted a bracelet scammer in Loja. Drop your stories in the comments below. I'd love to hear how you stayed one step ahead. And if you're looking for more tips on staying safe abroad, check out our video on solo travel safety for expats. It's packed with advice to keep you secure, whether you're in Shella's vibrant markets or Curitiba's charming streets. Living abroad is an incredible adventure, but it comes with challenges. Don't let scammers steal your joy, or your wallet. Stay sharp, stay safe, and keep exploring.